friends, welcome. It is Thursday and we are back every Thursday 3 p.m. Eastern Time for a live cooking class teaching you guys a quick easy recipe. So today it's going to be a new spring recipe from our new Season's Best cookbook, which is going to be chicken Verde soup for two of our virtual parties that are going on this week. So I'm going to go ahead and share this video real quick into those virtual parties, and if you're watching this in replay, just like fast forward, 30 seconds to a minute or something. So as you're coming on, or if you're watching this in replay, hey Ashley, go ahead and comment and let me know where you're watching from, and go ahead and share this video so your friends can learn this chicken Verde soup too. It's very easy, it's very clean, very simple, and I can't wait to show you guys how this comes together. I wonder if I should turn this off. Is that better? Maybe. We'll see. That's a little dark. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and share this video real quick to all of our pages and all of the events that are happening. So when you host a virtual party with me, you get a live demonstration. We're live for chicken Verde soup. Anyone ever made something like that? I have not. So this will be my first time. So I love doing these lives because you guys get to test these recipes with me, right? And I get to feed my family, and it's a tax write-off. It's like win-win chicken dinner, right? All right, so we shared it to Leo's party. So we're just going to share it to Christenia's event real quick. So there's two virtual parties happening right now. And then I'm also going to share it to my VIP page. So if you're not, I know you're on my business page, but if you're not part of my VIP page, it tends to be a little different, tends to be a little closer, I would say, a little smaller community. So we're just going to share it in there, and then we're almost ready to get going. So go ahead, grab yourself a drink, and this would be a great recipe. You could run to the store tonight and grab all the ingredients, or next time you're at the grocery store, you can pick up the ingredients for this recipe. All right, so we are all shared everywhere. We're going to go ahead and get started. Let me just bring my tools over here. So welcome, guys. We are getting ready to try out a new recipe that's in our new Season's Best cookbook with the new spring line that just launched, chicken Verde soup. And I know you guys are used to seeing me use the rock crock a lot, so it's like, you know what, because I love the rock crock. Who doesn't love the rock crock? But we're going to use a whole different product today, and I'm so excited to show you guys our new multi-pot for this chicken Verde soup. It's going to be super fun, super easy. So welcome. Thank you for joining us. Watch what I do. This is a great way, guys, to bring in some extra money. We always hire part-time, full-time, or career time and paper chefs. So if you're looking for a little side gig, you could do something like this, or you could even hide behind your computer and not go Facebook Live, because I know that scares people away. So watch what I do. If you have questions, comment below or send me a private message. And if you're part of one of these virtual parties, and your wish list is bigger than your budget, or if you're one of my other customers, consider having your own virtual party. If you're not local, or if you're local, we could even do this soup or any other easy weeknight recipes at your party as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Comment below, let me know, give me like a yay, I'm here, whatever, so I know who's on, because sometimes I can't really see who's all here. So let's just go through the ingredients real quick so you know what to buy when you go to the store. You need a little bit of oil, an onion, 2 poblano peppers or green peppers. These are poblano peppers. If you don't know what they look like, they're pretty mild. They're not very spicy. Some fresh garlic, salt, chicken, lime, chipotle rub, chicken broth, water, salsa verde, quinoa. Interesting, right? And then we're going to top it off with some cilantro, sour cream, lime, tortilla chips, and an avocado. So we are going to start with our multi-pot. So this is brand new. It just came out March 1st. So this is what it looks like. It is huge. It's amazing. I'm so excited. I've already used it a couple times. So basically they thought of everything. So it comes with the steamer. The steamer can be bought separately. So the steamer goes all the way down. So it just sits in your pot, so you can boil your pasta or anything and just drain it right out of here. But you could even use it, when you steam your chicken like we will today, and just bring it up 1 or 2 layers, right? Kind of like one layer, like this. Oops. then you could just steam your chicken, your veggies, right? And do it halfway. So your rice could cook on the bottom while the top steams. And then you can also use it all the way flat as a boil over no more. So your pasta doesn't boil over, and you can actually use this as a trivet as well and sit your pot on it on your table. Hey guys, welcome. Comment below. Let me know that you're here so I know who's watching. The steamer can be bought separately, and it's just a great, you can use it as a great colander because it's collapsible and it fits a lot and it doesn't take up a lot of space. So the beauty of this pot is different things. So you can see how it kind of like, when you sit it like this, you should hear it's not completely sealed, right? The reason behind it is that you could actually use this like this to drain like your potatoes or your pasta, and some of the liquid can come right out. Now, if you wanted to completely seal, you can, obviously, when you steam, you want to line it up this way. So it's got a couple little nifty tricks that I'm learning. And you want to then sit it in between the wedges, and now it's completely tight seal. So when you're steaming, you want it nice and tight. And then the other thing that you can do, look at that. Look at that. Are you seeing it? Yes? Are you loving it? It holds the lid for your pot so you can stir, and you're always like, where am I putting this pot? And you dirty all these things. So it can just sit right here. How cool is that, right? You guys excited? All right, let's get cooking. So comment below, say, yes, I love it. Tell me more about it, or this looks cool. And let me know where you guys are watching from. And just drop a hi below so I know who's here. All right, so this is one of our new cookware pieces too. So it is non-stick. However, it has been redesigned so it can go in your dishwasher and you can use metal on it. Yeah, can't get any better than that, right? All right, so we're going to preheat some oil in here. Let me see. All right, you can pretty much use any oil. I mostly use olive oil. This calls for canola oil, but whatever, right? It's all the same thing. Hi, Amanda. What are you doing, girl? All right, so we're going to get started with our onion. So we need to cut our onion in half, lengthwise. One onion right here. We're going to use our 5-inch Sentoku knife. All right. So here's a trick, right? I always tell this every time I cut up any veggies and scraps. You can keep all your scraps in a freezer bag and then make chicken veggie stock with it, right? Or even chicken stock if you add some bones. All right, so let's throw that over here, and we're going to slice the onion on our number 2 setting with our simple slicer. So make sure you use a guard, because otherwise you're going to chop your hands off, right? Anyone have one of these? Why are people scared of this? Because they cut their hands off, right? You guys can see this. You just put your onion on top, and hopefully I'm not going to cry today. And we're just going to slice this all out. All right. So what would you guys, what's going on the floor? What would you guys slice with this? What would you use a simple slicer or a mandolin for? Who wants to go? All right, slice it. On number 2, cut the tops of the peppers off. That's what we're going to do. Cut the tops of the poblano peppers. And then remove the seeds and the veins. All right, so we're just going to throw all that over here on my garbage pile. So what are you guys having for dinner tonight? Who wants to tell me? What are you having for dinner? Who wants to share? All right, and now we're just going to slice these. All right, into strips. Now, I guess we could have used a quick slice for this as well, but we're just going to use a knife. Hey, Herlinda, you love soup. Yes, so we are snowed in. We got a lot of snow yesterday and last night, and so I thought soup would be great for winter, because, hello, it's like March, and it's still freezing cold, right? Anyone else relate? So this right here is one of my favorite knives. It's the 5-inch Sentoku. If you don't know how to hold a knife, you always want to put your thumb on one side and then wrap your hand around so it acts as an extension to your arm and you have a nice tight grip. And when you have a tight grip, you're able to cut things and you're not going to slip and slide and cut yourself, right? Alright, so cut top, cut the peppers into quarters. Oh, alright, we'll just make them a little smaller, I guess. So, I guess I could have probably used my choppers, all kinds of fun little tools that we could have used for this, right? Does anyone have any of our knives? Or are you at home and you hate your knives? Does anybody hate their knives? Let me know if you hate your knives. Comment below. Let's get you some new knives. Alright, so give this a little bit of a rough chop. Add the onion and the peppers and the garlic. Alright, so here's the deal. This calls for whole onion. I'm going to do like half because my husband doesn't like onions, so. And I might even pick them out for the soup, but they'll be good for the flavor. So look at what a great job the Simple Slicer did slicing these onions, right? These would be great for onion rings, right? All right, let me get, we'll use this. This is our little kids scoop. So we're just gonna sweat these onions for a little bit, and then we're just gonna chop these peppers and add those in there. Alright, so what are you guys having for dinner? You guys are so quiet. Hey Nikki, hey girl. Alright, so we're going to add the peppers in here. So this is a new recipe, chicken verde soup. It is actually very clean. I don't think there's anything bad in this, so. Okay, and then we're going to add some garlic. Let me move this to the side. Alright, so we need 2 garlic cloves. We're going to use our, obviously, right, like always, we're always going to use fresh garlic in our garlic press. And the reason you want to add the garlic in after, because a lot of recipes call for garlic first, and then what happens? You put it in the hot oil, right, and it's like, it like burns. So if you add the garlic in later, the moisture of the onion is going to prevent your garlic from burning, right? So the skin is right in here. You did not have to peel it. You didn't have to touch the garlic or get your hands all icky, right? All right, so we're just going to let this kind of sweat for a couple minutes. All right, and in the meantime, in a medium bowl, we're going to combine the chicken with the lime and a seasoning. All right, we need a bowl. Get a bowl. All right, so we're just going to use one of our glass bowls right here. They come in a set of 3. They're fabulous for entertaining, salads, mixing, right? Anything pretty much. All right, so let's get our chicken in here. Let me get a fork so I don't have to touch it. Not all forks gone. So I'll show you guys what this is. This is a metal spork because my son loves sporks. So for Christmas, my mother-in-law got him stainless steel sporks. So that's what we're using. It's all good. All right, so you need about a pound of chicken. And we're going to season it with either the chipotle rub or our Southwest seasoning, which makes a great dip, all right? Anybody have any of our seasonings? Comment with your favorite seasoning below. You can make dips with them. They make amazing dips with sour cream and mayonnaise. Who else popped on? What are you guys doing? All right, you guys are awfully quiet. So you guys need to comment more so I know who's watching. All right, and then we need 1 lime that we're going to juice in here with our citrus press, okay? You put the lime face down so it doesn't go in your face. Look at all the juice from that tiny lime. You could actually use the leftover lime like this and infuse your water in your infusion water bottle. So these are starting to become like golden and clear. Look at all the juice. Look at that. One tiny little lime. Way better than that pre-bought lime juice, right? Kind of like gross. All right, so add the chicken, add the broth. All right, so we're gonna mix all this up in our little bowl. So this is about 1 pound of chicken. Got this all mixed, so it's just the rub and the seasonings. Okay, so super easy. Hey Sally, oh I miss you, girl. You kids are so cute. All right, so while that's happening, we're going to add the broth. So we need 4 cups of chicken broth, which is exactly 1 container. All right, so we're gonna add that. And again, if you make your own homemade chicken broth, veggie broth, right? You could add that into it. Add the broth. So 4 cups of broth. All right. 2 cups of water in our glass bowls. Half a cup of rinsed quinoa. You want to rinse your quinoa because it's going to be easier to digest. At least that's what I read. That's what they told me. Does anybody confirm that, why you rinse your quinoa? And let me just tell you that rinsing quinoa is not as easy as it looks. So, and then look, then it like all sticks to you. Let me get a towel. Alright, what else do you guys like to do with quinoa? I always have so much quinoa and sometimes I struggle with what to do with it. Alright, so we got the quinoa in there. What else goes in there? Add the broth, water, salsa. The salsa verde goes in there, 1 cup. So this looks like, I don't know, this looks like 2 cups. I guess we'll measure 1 cup. 1 cup of salsa verde. Let me smell. Ooh, that smells good. Hey Rebecca. Rebecca, we are making chicken verde soup. I'll post the recipe in the comments. It's a very clean, easy, really easy recipe, it looks like. So, all right. So we got the broth, the water, the salsa, and the quinoa, and we're stirring it to combine. Place the silicone collapsible steamer and strainer in the pot and add the chicken. So we're steaming the chicken. So now it's time to pull this down 1 notch so we can steam, because otherwise it would be sitting in the thing, right? So cover and poach the chicken over medium heat for 5 minutes. Oh, you know what? No, this goes all the way in. It's going to cook in the broth with a little bit of broth. And then the reason we're putting the strainer is so we can take the chicken back out and chop it up with our salad choppers. So the chicken goes on top so it can poach for a few minutes. And then the lid goes back on. All right, so in order to get the tight seal, the steamer has to be with the pointy ways, right? So there's 1 pointy way, and then we're just gonna sit this on here, and then it's gonna be nice and sealed. All right, so this is going to cook for about 15 minutes. So, okay, Google, set the timer for 15 minutes.
Sure, 15 minutes, and here we go.
Love my Google. Hey Britt, we're making chicken verde soup. So once this is done, once the timer's done, the soup is basically done. You are going to get the chicken out of here, transfer it to a bowl, and we're going to use our salad choppers. I think I used them last night, so they're probably, oh no, there we go. I always have to. Once the chicken is done, we're going to take it out. We're going to go in there and chop our chicken with the salad chopper so it's nice and shredded. And then you put it in a bowl and you just top it with some sour cream, some cilantro, some lime, and some tortilla chips. So this is very easy. So you guys are testing this with me today. So this was very simple. It's veggie broth and chicken and quinoa. It sounds like a pretty clean, healthy eating recipe to me. Maybe don't add your tortilla chips to it, but we're gonna test this out and I'll post a picture when it's done. So thank you guys for joining me. It's gonna be every Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern time on my business page. If you're not part of my VIP Claudia's Cucina page yet, comment below, I'll add you. If you want something like the multi-pot or anything else is on your wish list, go ahead, host a quick virtual party. It's super fun. I go live in yours just like I do for these parties, and people have the opportunity to learn quick, easy dinner recipes. And again, you guys know this, I've been with Pampered Chef for 8 years. My biggest passion is helping other people be successful. So if you're looking for a little bit or a lot of extra cash, now is the time to join Pampered Chef, because the kids are on half-price kid rebate, and more people than ever want to eat at home and need the right tools to cook quick, easy dinners. So thank you guys for joining me. If you're watching this in replay, comment and I'll come back and interact with you guys, all right? So I'll post the picture and the recipe when it's done. Bye, guys.